Look, I loved my wife, and there is no way that I'd be contemplating another relationship right now, and you should have damn well known that.
I'm sorry, I jumped to the wrong conclusion.
No, I don't want to hear it. If you think that that's the kind of person that I am, then you can go to hell. What does it say about my love for Emily if I'm already having feelings for someone else?
Well, it says that it's beyond your control.
The best thing to do is just to stay out of Sally's way.
No matter what happens, you'll never lose me. And if I do go to jail, I'm taking you and Ella with me. Right here.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, this will not be a long trial, as the case before you is very simple. Graham Walters was alive when his grandson entered the room and dead when he left it. Disregarding a court order ruling that Mr. Walters' life support be continued, Robbie Hunter took the law into his own hands and ended his grandfather's life. These are facts, and they're undisputed. The only question before you today is, what are you going to do about it?
Conduct occasioning death. It is indeed a very serious charge, brought upon because, as my learned colleague has already told you, my client freely admits to turning off his grandfather's life support machine. But what the prosecution has not told you is that there is another question to be considered here today, and that is, if a man is already dead, how can any conduct occasion his death? It is our contention, ladies and gentlemen, that Robbie Hunter did not end his grandfather's life, because the sad truth is Graham Walters was already brain dead. A fact verified by 2 doctors. Now, did Robbie break the law? Oh yes, I fear he did. But what I fear even more is that he is going to be punished for doing the right thing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not justice. That is the law gone mad. So the greatest question you have to answer today is, are we here to serve the law or justice? Because justice contends that Robbie Hunter walks free.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, isn't it a shame about poor Robbie Hunter?
Yeah, my students are all thinking about him today.
How are you?
Not too bad. I'm sorry, I've got to get this.
Everything all right, Pete?
What do you mean?
Oh, well, it's just that you usually get along like a house on fire, but not today.
No, everything's fine. Brad's got a lot of work on at the moment. If you don't mind.
Oh, yes. Well, if I made a smell like that, I'd be pulling a face too. Come along, young lady. Time for a new nappy. We'll get out of your hair.
What can you tell me about Rocco Cooper?
The new student. The department rang me a few weeks ago about him, asked if we'd accept him as a transfer, and I agreed.
Which is what they just told me. The question is, when were you going to tell me?
What? Oh, it just slipped my mind to mention it. I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't think to run it past me before you said yes to the department?
Well, I didn't want to bother you while you were still on leave. I just made a judgment call in your absence. Is there a problem?
Well, given the kids' involvement in gangs, yes, there is a problem.
Dr. Young, in your medical opinion, what were the chances of Mr. Walters' recovery?
Nil.
Really?
Brain death had been clearly established. He would have been entirely dependent, unable to act for himself in any way.
So how then would you characterise his future quality of life?
Well, there wasn't any to speak of.
What, you mean he had nothing to look forward to at all?
Well, no, what I think I'm saying is he had nothing, full stop. No life, no prospects. And anything he did have was artificial.
Artificial?
Let us be clear here, Doctor. Can you, under oath, categorically rule out any chance of recovery for Mr. Walters?
Well, yes, I can.
Oh, can you also rule out any advances in this area being made in the future?
No, of course
And
not.
doesn't it then follow that the only thing that we can be sure of in this courtroom today is that Graham Walters will not be here to take advantage of these advances?
I suppose so.
And the reason for that is that Robbie Hunter made the extreme decision to end his life, thereby robbing him of any chance of recovery in the future. Prosecution sees no need to call any further witnesses at this time, Your Honour. We respectfully rest our case.
I can't believe that you're not willing to give this boy a chance.
The department has implied that we're taking a huge risk by letting this kid attend Summer Bay High.
He clearly wants to turn over a new leaf, and I, for one, think that we've got a real chance of reaching out to him.
That's very honourable and well-intentioned, but hardly realistic given the kid's background. Robbery, car theft, assault of a teenager, I might add.
What was I supposed to do? If we didn't take him, the courts were going to remand him into detention.
Which sounds like exactly where he belongs.
Oh, he's trying to sort himself out. He's going to counselling.
He is doing whatever he can to stay out of jail.
Well, I don't agree. I think he's trying to escape his old life, and I think we have an obligation to help him.
We don't owe the kid anything, and you shouldn't have just assumed that I'd be okay with this.
Look, the decision has already been made. He's going to be here in a couple of weeks, so we're just going to have to do the best we can.
Oh, is that right?
Well, okay, I'm going to have to do the best that I can. You might be able to turn your back on a kid in trouble, but I can't. If it's going to make you feel better, I will take full responsibility for what happens from here.